Not to mention how this nigga really a bum anyway. Mind you, staying in his mama basement. We listen and we don't judge, y'all. Yes, I was getting popped in the basement. He go to fuck off on me. He yelling at me. He screaming at me. He telling me he gonna beat my ass in the hospital. This goes on for 3 days straight. 2 weeks after leaving hospital, that's when he started putting his hands on me. But like, he wasn't beating my ass or nothing, y'all. It was just a slap, or like he'll grab me up or push me down. Like, it'd just be little dumbass shit like that. Like, just don't touch me though. Why put your hands on me? I'm trying to tell y'all, he wasn't helping me buy no diapers, no clothes, no nothing. Not pay for no car, no nothing. That's the type of shit. I see why bitches be busting they baby daddy's windows out, slashing them tires, because like you can't think of shit else to do to them. Especially a broke motherfucker who can't even pay to get the shit fixed. This is when I noticed that I was going through postpartum depression. This is when I noticed I was just like, I was ready to die. Like, I just wasn't. I felt like I was not built for this.
Welcome back to another episode of Clocked Out Conversations. I'm your host, Fahim, and today we got some more TikTok content. How I got played by a 50-year-old. I'm not here to waste your time. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and let's get into it.
I'm about to give y'all a story time on how I got played by a 50-year-old. And this same 50-year-old is my baby daddy, unfortunately. So, I was working at this plant back in 2021. And I was the team lead on that line that I worked on. And my baby father was the high-low driver for my line. Now, he was always mean as fuck because he said that I was rude. And I talked to him crazy when it was time for him to come pick those racks up. Like, yeah, come pick these racks up, sir. I want to say, like, after a year, me and him became, like, real cool because I started getting into it with, like, supervisors. And he knew that they was on bullshit, so he was just, like, on my side. So me and him, we started going on breaks together. We smoking together, all type of stuff. We started getting real close, and then we started messing around with each other. So mind y'all, I'm at this nigga house with him literally every single day, and we hanging out, we drinking, we smoking, we just doing dumb young ass shit. Like, why the fuck is my 19, 20-year-old ass hanging out with this fucking 47, 48-year-old? And he not doing shit. He not teaching me nothing. He not doing nothing productive, y'all. We literally just drinking and smoking and fucking all the time. Like, I want to say like 2 months in, I found out I'm pregnant. He all happy, excited because nigga, that was your plan. That was your plan in the first place. Whole time, I'm not ready for no kids, but I also don't believe in abortion, so I didn't get one. And I also, mind you, this is me being young and stupid, having this mindset. I was like, yeah, I'm not about to do this by myself. So I decided I wanted to be with him. And then, oh my God. Not to mention how this nigga really a bum anyway. Mind you, staying in his mama basement. We listen and we don't judge, y'all. Yes, I was getting popped in the basement. But it gets better, y'all. I end up getting an apartment probably like a week or 2 after I found out I was pregnant. Now this is where I fucked up. I let this nigga move in with me, y'all. Mind you though, we work at the same job. You feel me? So you bringing in pay just like I'm bringing in pay. He helping me pay the bills maybe the first 2-3 months. Then he just stopped. Then he loses his job or he quits, however that happens. But mind you, I ain't pregnant. But I'm still working though. So, of course, I'm making sure the bills are paid, this, and the third. But everything good, you know, he making sure the house clean every single day. I'm coming home from work to a cooked meal. You know, it's like we swap roles. He was the wife, and I was the working man. So, at first, you know, I'm not really thinking nothing of it. I'm like, he gonna find him another job. He gonna help me with the bills. Woo, woo. No, that is not how that happened, okay? I worked up until I was damn near due. I pay for my own photo shoot, maternity shoot. I pay for my own baby shower, the setup, every fucking thing. And thank you to everybody who came and brought gifts and everything. All this nigga did was show up and show his motherfucking face. So at this point, it's like 2 weeks before I'm due, maybe 3 weeks before I'm due. And I'm stressed the fuck out because I don't have a job. Because I'm too big. I'm hurting. I can't work no more. You ain't got no job. How these bills finna get paid? Don't worry, y'all. The bills got paid. The bills got paid. Because my peoples helped me. And while he just sat around and couldn't figure shit out. Mind you, I'm hustling all type of shit. And this is the part where the postpartum comes in. And you don't even see it. This is the early postpartum stages. Because in my head, all I'm thinking is, this old ass man, I'm fucking with you. And you not helping me do a motherfucking thing. But clean up and cook and wash. I'm confused here. So I'm irritated as fuck every day. My mouth is smart as hell. I'm pregnant as hell. Hormones going crazy. I got a fucked up attitude because, nigga, get up and do something, bro. Go bring some type of dollar. Even if you bring a 10 cent in, go do something. So, yes, I'm stressed out because I got this old-ass man that's supposed to be taking care of me, and I'm taking care of him. But once again, that's my fault being young and dumb because I took that nigga out of a basement. So, let's get to when the baby gets here. I was in the hospital for 3 days, y'all. And it was the worst 3 days of my motherfucking life, okay? What was supposed to be the best 3 days of my life turned into the worst 3 days of my life. And I would never forget those 3 days. Like, I think about those 3 days all the time. And when I first pushed my son out, I just had this look of like, it wasn't excitement. It wasn't like, I just had a baby. It was like a look of relief, but it was like a look of like, I couldn't believe I had a baby. So as the hours go on, I'm trying to get out of that, you know, like I just had a baby, like, wow. I'm trying to get out of that. I'm trying to get to where like I'm loving on my baby. I'm happy he's here, all that. We get moved over to the postpartum room. Cool. Here come nighttime. I still got a fucked up attitude because at this point I'm stressing out because my rent is due. How the fuck I'm about to pay it? It's $1,200. My lights get cut off. All type of shit, right? Boom. Get that paid. But I'm still stressing about the rent and I got this old ass man standing in my face broke as fuck. So yes, I got a fucking attitude and I'm probably talking to him like this. How I'm talking to y'all right now. And do he like it? No. So you know what he does? He go the fuck off on me. He yelling at me. He screaming at me. He telling me he gonna beat my ass in the hospital. This goes on for 3 days straight. 3 days. We get no security come in the room and tell him to get out. It's like nobody hears this shit. And he's literally screaming to the top of his lungs. Threatening me. We finally leave the hospital, go home after 3 days. He want to be all over me, all this, right? 2 weeks after leaving the hospital, that's when he started putting his hands on me. But, like, he wasn't beating my ass or nothing, y'all. It was just a slap or, like, he'll grab me up or push me down. Like, it'd just be little dumbass shit like that. Like, just don't touch me, though. Why put your hands on me? Not every day I'm losing more and more respect for you, right? So as the months go on, I'm depressed as fuck, right? I'm not even knowing it yet, though. I'm not knowing what I'm going through until shit get real. But I'm going to the club every weekend with my friends. And if I'm not at the club, I'm outside somewhere doing something. I ain't at home with that baby or that baby daddy. So, yes, I want to say, like, the first 6 months was tough. Like, I wasn't there like I should have been because I didn't want to be around my baby daddy. He was still living in an apartment. My lease wasn't up till October. I had the baby in June. So, it was like, yeah. So at this point, he in his feelings, he mad because I'm out doing what I want to do while he at home with the baby all day. And, you know, it's just coming to a point where this is over with. So I tell him, like, I don't want to be with you no more. I'm not renewing this lease. I'm out of here. You find you somewhere to go, and I'll find me somewhere to go. He's pissed because he like, what? Like, I gotta go back to my mama's house? Yeah, you do. Now, if you was doing what the fuck you was supposed to do, we wouldn't be here. We'd probably be happy right now, you know? Side note, I forgot to mention, I like old-ass niggas. Maybe 50 is too old or 47, whatever. But I like my niggas older. Until I realized, like, damn, it don't matter the age. All you niggas is the same. So let's go leading up to moving out. Move out day, we move out, whatever. I moved to my daddy's house, and he moved back into the basement. So this is when I become, like, super disrespectful. Like, we not in the same house together no more. Oh yeah, I'm talking to him how I want to talk to him. He all type of bitches, hoes. I tell him he gay, all type of shit. Like, mouth is reckless as hell, because nigga, you can't put your hands on me now. You can't smack me now. So he finally get a job, and now his truck done went out, so he don't have no car no more. Me being me, feeling bad like an idiot, when I shouldn't have felt bad for shit. I'm letting him drop me off at work every day and take my car and go to work. Dumb, I know, right? It's working for me because when I go to work at 6 o'clock in the morning, and he was going at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So, and getting off at 5 o'clock in the morning. So it just worked out perfect. Like, he just dropped me off at work. I get there by 6. He take the baby, and we just work it that way. Right? That was cool for me. And I'm about to do a part 2, y'all. Part 2 on how I got played by a 50-year-old. So he dropping me off at work in the morning, and he's taking the baby, and they going back to his house for the day. He comes and get me from work, and then I don't drop him off at work. He drops me and the baby off at home, and I just got to figure it out from there, and then he takes the car and go to work. So this goes on for months, right? Months, okay? It got so bad to the point where even on the weekends when he had to work 7 fucking days a week, he's not letting me see the car. This is my car that I paid a note on. You don't even help me pay the note. And you make more money than me, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, he wasn't helping me buy no diapers, no clothes, no nothing. Not pay for no car, no nothing. But you taking my car every day and putting miles on this motherfucker. You making it more raggedy than what it already is. So, I started doing taxes, right? I made a shitload of money. I bought him a truck. I cashed out on him a truck. Dumbest shit I could have ever did in my entire life, y'all. Mind you, I made all this money, y'all, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. I spent that shit so fast it didn't make no fucking sense. Like, the people I loaned money to never paid me back. And it was just me spending, going out every day, just buying shit, just spending money for nothing. Like, and I'm not even gonna tell y'all how much I made because it was that much. It was that much. That's a story for another time, though, y'all. After I done bought this truck and I done did all of this, and months later I go broke. Cool. I still got my job, though. I still got my job, y'all. I'm still working. Taxes are over with. And what does my baby daddy do? Ghost me. Ghost the fuck out of me. He don't help me with the baby no more. All I needed was a babysitter, babe. That's all I needed. That's all I needed you for. If I'm still working mornings and you still working nights, what's the issue? You got your own truck now. All you got to do is swing by. Your job is 10 minutes away from my house. Swing by and grab your baby and go home. No, he wanted to get off work. He wanted to get drunk while he was at work. He wanted to get off work and still go hang out with his friends at 5, 6 in the morning, drinking, smoking. Lame shit. You 50 motherfucking years old. So I'm going off. I'm getting mad. I'm crashing out. This is when I noticed that I was going through postpartum depression. This is when I noticed I was just like, I was ready to die. Like, I just wasn't, I felt like I was not built for this. Like, why am I going through this? I'm just like, I'm going crazy because, first of all, now I'm back struggling. Living check to check, right? Then, you got this bum ass nigga out here riding around freely. Mind you, I can't get the truck back because I cashed out on it and I gave him, I gave him the title. He put all of that shit in his name. I didn't want shit from him. Help me take care of this baby. So now I'm in depression mode. Now I'm like going even crazier. I'm pulling up to this man's house. I'm driving by his house trying to see if his truck there, trying to just drop the baby off and just pull off something, you know? Like, I was literally forced to, like, be with my son full time, find babysitters, pay for them, all type of shit. And I feel like I shouldn't have had to do none of that. Like, this should be a half and half thing. Like, we have the perfect fucking schedules for you to be, Like, okay, well, I'm gonna come get him in the morning when I get off. Well, you come get him when you get off work and I go to work. Cool. And we can do every other weekend. That way he's seeing both of his parents all the fucking time. Oh, no, that was too much for my baby daddy. Oh, that was way too much for him. It was cool, though, when he was using my car, though. This motherfucker kept saying he was only broke because he was putting gas in the car. I said, that's all you doing is putting gas in the car? Do you know what kind of car I had? A Chevy Cruze. Do you know how much gas was for that? And a nigga making $1,200 plus a week? That's nothing, babe. And you ain't got to buy no diapers. You ain't buying shit. You not buying shit else. You taking care of you and putting gas in the car. You ain't taking care of me. You ain't taking care of him. All you doing is babysitting. So for a long time, I just couldn't understand. And I still don't understand because it still goes on. And I done got better at my crashing out. I think I just send a lot of texts now. And I just cuss them the fuck out and I say crazy ass shit to hurt his feelings. Because I feel like nothing I do or say hurts his feelings. So I dig deep and I say shit. So now what he does, my grandma babysits my kid now. Like, that's my full-time babysitter. When I'm at work, that's my full-time babysitter. So what my baby daddy does now, he fucking will come get the baby and drop him right off to my grandma. And won't call me and tell me. So I'll think the baby is with him and I'll be calling him. He won't be answering. Oh no, my grandma will call me. And all I hear is my son in the background. And when I don't want my grandma to babysit, and my reasons for that is because my son got eczema, and my grandma just don't fucking listen. Like, she don't put his cream on 3 times a day like I asked her to. So, yeah, that irritates me when I get him back and his skin be all like, it be a little fucked up. But his daddy know what's up. His daddy know how to do that shit. He be on top of that shit. So, I be like, nigga, it ain't no reason for you not to be watching your son, especially because you've been laid off for a year. You're not working now. What's up? What's the issue? You ain't got shit but time, nigga. So that's why I be really tripping, because you ain't had a job in a year. And it don't seem like you looking for one. Nigga, you calling me all the time, asking me for gas money, asking me to pay for haircuts, asking me for money for food, asking me for money for just whatever the fuck, asking me for weed, just shit like that. And you will come get the baby for a day and bring her back to me the next day. And then be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna come back and get him later so you can go take care of your business. And then I don't hear from you after that. That's the shit I don't like. That's the shit that make me fucking go crazy. That's the type of shit, I see why bitches be busting their baby daddy's windows out, slashing them tires, because it's like you can't think of shit else to do to them. Especially a broke motherfucker who can't even pay to get the shit fixed. Just, if you know who I am and you see my baby daddy, stay far away from him. He gonna run you dry. In and out. I can't draw a lot, bro. This is his he has a skill. He's like a con artist to me. And my dumb ass fall for it every time. Every fucking time. Yesterday, matter of fact, 2 days ago, he called me. He always got a sob story. Always got a sob story. He called me. I ain't talked to this motherfucker in 2 weeks. Oh, I just been going through it. I'm going through this and just going through it. Whatever. Going through it. He telling me a whole fucking sob story. He goes to say, I say, well, why don't you come over, I ain't say why. I was just like, come over. He like, oh, I ain't got no gas. He knew I was going to say, well, I'll send you the gas money. Just come on over. So I send him the gas money. And I tell him, like, come get your baby. You ain't doing shit else. He like, oh, yeah, I'm going to come get him. I'm about to come over there. Woo. So he come over. He come smoke. Asks me for $25 more. I give it to him, right? Because I'm desperate as hell for him to get his fucking son. Oh, he gets the baby. He goes. And watch what happens. The same shit that always fucking happen. He bring him right back the next fucking day. Tell me, oh, I got something to do. I'm going to be back by 5 o'clock. And come get him. All right, I got to work tomorrow. I don't hear from him. I'm calling. No answer. I'm texting. No text back. But you read my messages. Your red receipts is on. He finally answers. Oh, I'm still helping my friend do something. I'm still helping clean out this. We just left to go get some food. All right, cool. Me being me, I give it 2 hours. I go to the friend house. Because I was just going to drop the baby off like, here you go, nigga, and leave. And I wasn't going to go back home because every time I do that, he brings the baby right back here. I drive past the friend house. Oh, they're not there. 2 hours later, but y'all went to go get food, right? It is now 12 o'clock in the morning at this point. Still have not heard from my baby daddy that was supposed to come back and get his son. I'm like, okay. This is how you play me every time. This ain't the first time. It ain't the second. It ain't the third. I can go on and on how many times he done did this to me. And I fall for the dumb shit every time. And I'm not supposed to crash out. He make me feel like I'm wrong when I fucking crash out and go crazy on his ass.
So, what do you guys think about this story time? I think this is a classic case of a sister needing to choose better in terms of the men that she decides to deal with. You went and got with a 50-year-old man, working the same job you working at 19 years old. Man, living in his basement with his mama at 50 years old and got pregnant by him? Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? Now, we don't need to fault the man. We don't need to, because we all know that he's already at fault. We already know that he's at fault. He's 50 years old living with his mama in her basement. We don't even need to try to talk about how bummy he is, how irresponsible he is, and how much of a degenerate he is. We don't even need to talk about that, okay? Because it's pretty self-explanatory. Fact of the matter is, she decided to get with this man. She decided to spread her legs for this man, get pregnant by this man, and now is showing this man all kinds of sympathy, trying to get him to spend time with the child that he, quite frankly, don't want to have nothing to do with. It's really sad. And I hope that this sister is somehow able to move past him and move past this situation and stop trying to force a dude that you sadly decided to be with to try to be around the child that he quite obviously doesn't want to be around. But do you guys agree with me? Let me know down below. Do you guys also think that she should try her best to just disassociate from the man unless he truly wants to turn his life around and be around his child? Or do you guys think that she should continue to try to force him to be around his child, even if it doesn't seem like he makes the effort to do so? Thank you for tuning into this Clocked Out conversation. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.